What do you think?
I really want to shoot turquoise again.
Yeah, turquoise was a lot of fun. By the way, most of the
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? Okay, thank you so much for joining. Let me just do a bit of housekeeping to make sure that Instagram has a good view. Okay, yeah. Let me just do this because they don't need my screen cap there. Here we go. That should be good. This is kind of how I have it set up on OBS, and I have just this little thing so people on Instagram can hang out. Anyway, here we are, everybody. How's it going? Thank you so much for joining. How do I sound? How does the sound sound? Sound good? Sound great? Go ahead and get your photo critique stuff sent in to hello@madebylopro.com. Need more volume on the voice? Okay, let me turn it up a bit. Check. How do I sound? Do I just need to get it in there like a bing bong, ding dong? Hello, bing bong. How do I sound? Sound good? Okay. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for everybody who tuned into the premiere, dude. I think that was the biggest concurrent amount of people on the premiere. I saw it up to like 72. Looks like there's still 29 people hanging out at the premiere. Come to the live stream, you dinguses. So yeah, we're just gonna tell them to come to the live stream. Get out of here. If you're here still hanging out at this black screen, I mean, well, then you wouldn't be seeing this. I guess let me give them a link to it. Oh wait, let me go to my channel here. How do I do this? How do I YouTube? Go to my channel. There we go. And then I'll send them the live stream link. There we go. There's me. Share, copy, go here. Here you go. That's what you get. Go there. And now I can just close out of that because I don't need that. Anyway, back to me. Anyone here in Instagram? I don't think so. It looks like it's all us YouTube bros, the bass boys, super basty boys. Good job being honest for their view, says Fauci. What does everyone think, dude? Yeah, it'd be cool if after seeing the premiere, Lomo is like, hey, yeah, go ahead and keep one of those. I already have one return label, but they just said once they saw my story that it's going live, they were like, hey, we're going to email you a new return label. Go ahead and send photos to be critiqued by the class to the camera's over here. I was looking at the light. hello@madebylopro.com. So HELLO @ symbol and then madebylopro.com. Yeah, I really liked it, I wanted to not like it because I'm very, suspicious of new things, and I feel like shitification is a big thing in this world. Like everything's just crappier and cheaper these days. But I really do like it. And I wanted to crap all over it about the frame spacing, but I just liked the images we made with it. Whoa, what's up, Sugar Brown? Are you the only one there? I don't know. How's it going? Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to try and stay in the middle of the frame for Instagram because I'm cropping for you guys. Anyway, if you guys watched the premiere, be sure to go back and leave a comment and a like and hype it and whatnot, and then just leave it playing in the background. I don't want you to go click in and then drive down my, watch time, average watch time or whatever. But, if you didn't like the stream or any of that, please go help me out and do that. If, it's the easiest, cheapest way to support the channel. And again, if you got anything to spare, help me make Analog fun again for as little as $1 a day. You get your name shouted out at the end of the videos. And you can join LoPresti Army. I'm not $1 a day. I meant $1 a month. Jeez, I'm not that greedy. Oh my God, $1. You get your name shouted out at the end of the videos. And by the way, Litos, if you're here, I'm so sorry that Litos, you are here. I'm so sorry. I just got this new list drafted up because we just got a big influx of members. Thank you to everyone who's just joined. So see, I just penciled you in pink, and I'm going to write a new list. That's right where you go. I try to keep them in the order of who's joined. So Spencer and Juan are the OGs, and then instead of doing it in like alphabetical, so it's kind of harder to keep track. But Litos, I'm sorry, I put you on there on the screen, but I guess I missed you when I was updating my spreadsheet and everything. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate your support. God, I'm feeling cold. God, did you get new email about Phoenix live conversion? My email. Oh, was that you, Flamingo? Or was that I know a lot of people have been helping. I really like the idea of that whole live conversion stuff when I'm doing film scanning. It's a lot of fun to be able to get a little like preview of what the picture is going to look like. So yeah, I might have gotten that, dude. I'm not sure. What about that email? You got it? Okay, let's check. I don't think I'm sharing screen anymore, right? Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, here we go. You sent it to hello@madebylopro. That's where you guys can email me. hello@madebylopro. And then, oh, wow, we got something from Jesse here. What do we got? Okay, we got some photos for review. If you want any photos for review, here, can I put text on screen? Nah, whatever. It's hello@madebylopro. Yes, that's me. I'm jumping between accounts. Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, we got photo critique. And low 420, I'm not sure what you sent. If you just sent something, because I just have photo critiques here. Is that what you sent, dude? Anyway, yeah, we're going to do photo critiques. And feel free to ask me anything about the Lomo. I still got the two of them. I got to send them back. And the way I'm remembering which one is which so that they can check it out. But I guess all of them have the same issues, apparently. I've heard other people talking about the frame counter going out. But this is the new model. I put the strap on that one, and then here's the one that they sent me first. But I'm so blessed to have worked with them. Lomo is awesome. They've been so nice. They've sent me like 3 or 4 rolls of film for free. Might be in your spam. I don't know. It says low 420. Let me check. You're sending it to hello@madebylopro, right? Oh, here we go. Yeah, follow up. Lightroom preset XML to LUT. Okay. I found it, dude. And then I got some Menshwal Islam YouTube channel growth and promotion work. I found this free software that converts XMLs to LUTs. I don't even know how to work with XMLs, dude. But here, I'll unspamify you. Did I just report that not spam? Did I? Yeah, okay, I got you out of the spam folder, dude. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everybody. And if you watch the premiere, please, go back and hit play on it again when you're not using your phone and just let it play and like and comment and everything. And, be sure to let it play all the way through so I get the average watch time up. Hey, babe, do you want to come hold down the fort while I go pee? Sarah's working. Okay, so I guess I'm going to hold it, guys, because I don't have anything to share. I mean, I guess I could just, put on something fun. Let me see. Here's, I cut a lot of stuff, so let me put on something. I can open up something in Premiere, and then that'll give you guys something to watch while I go, answer nature's call, and then come on back and get to the live stream. That's what we're here for the after party live stream. Be sure to ask any questions. Bender sent an email. Okay, we're going to be doing photo critiques, everybody. Be sure to get in there. And this might be one of the last ones. I might have to start limiting photo critiques to LoPresti Army. So if you ever wanted an excuse to join LoPresti Army for as little as $1 a month, you get your name shouted out and you get exclusive perks like discount codes. I think I'm going to start limiting photo critiques to LoPresti Army. So, but today will be the last time where it's an open submission. Submit your photos for the class to hello@madebylopro.com, and we'll pull them up on screen in a sec. But I'm just going to pull up something like this unboxing. If you guys really want my raw, unfiltered thoughts on unboxing this thing, I definitely cut a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to like let this play out and share my screen. There we go. Is this working? Do you guys have desktop audio? Yeah, looks like. Yeah, big. What happened? Did I miss a?
Just came in. New LoPro Army member.
Whoa, we got a new bit. Hey, Jack, thank you so much, Jack. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Keep an eye on your inbox for the official LoPresti welcome letter. It'll be coming your way. And yeah, dude, I got orders I got to get out, so I can't live stream too long. So get your photo critiques in now.
You want a sweatshirt? Now's the time.
Now's the well. If I want a sweatshirt, what do you mean?
Don't you have 2 sweatshirts left?
Yeah, but they're not on. I don't have them listed yet. I got to get them up there. Yeah. Join LoPresti Army and, you know, exclusive discount codes. Anyway, let me play something, just the raw uncut of me unboxing it while I get out of here because there's some funnies in there. So let me go here. Here's the screen. Now I can do that. LoPresti Army is growing. Yes, it is. Okay, I think you guys will be able to hear. Oh, wait a sec. Let me get rid of the safe margins. You guys don't need that. Okay.
Lomography. Well, Lomography, you sent me your camera. Yes. Thanks, Lomo. What? Hey, we're even closer now. Thank you, Lomography, for sending me the camera. Yes. Puppy, come on, puppy, you can't escape. Puppy, you can't get away from me. Puppy, no hiding. Why are you hiding, puppy? Fine, no puppy camera. Guys, what? I got it. It worked. I did a stupid podcast about a new film camera in 2025, and guess what? They loved it because I called the camera sexy, schmexy, sexy, rexy. Oh my God. And it worked. They sent it to me. Look at this packaging. Look at that. Feels real nice. Oh wait, my microphone's here. Here, let's do the zoom in. There you go. Look at that.
Hey, I'm back.
It's
I'm
dense.
back.
It's dense. Just
Okay, well, what did I miss? How do I submit photos for critiques? Says Kristen LG. Here, let me can I just type in here? Here, I'm gonna type in hello, and that's how I can put stuff on screen easy. I was thinking like trying to do some fancy OBS stuff. There we go. Hello at me. Well, here we go. Oh, it came from Instagram. That's funny. Right there. You give it. Hey, right there. Hello at madebylopro.com. Send photos there. I'm gonna start pulling them now. What did I miss? How do I submit photos? Pure cinema. Hey, Metal Fingies. Haven't actually shot mine yet. Just stared at it the last 4 weeks, dude. Hey, well, you made a whole video out of getting it and not shooting it yet. Dang. But yeah, thanks again, Jack, for joining. That's funny. We got our first guy named Jack on LoPresti Army. Does Lomo stand for something? Let's look it up. I know it was originally like a Russian camera company origins. Lomo Camera Company. The Lomo camera originated from the Leningrad Optical Mechanical Association. Lomo. There you go. See, and I'm not just making this up. AI is making it up. So there you go. Yeah, YouTube is so much better than Insta. What you talking about, Kristen? Just with the live stream? Yeah, I know. You get a lot more here. So everybody, come on, hang out. Come hang out on YouTube because you don't get to see all my screen overlays and stuff on Instagram. I'm sure there's a way I can set up OBS to do it better, but oh yeah, how am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to set up the Insta live stream for when I start looking at these pictures, or I'll just tell them, hey, come join us on YouTube. I don't know. I want more numbers on YouTube anyway. There's a saying in Portugal: "Who is embarrassed to ask stays empty-bellied." Yes, that's a good one, Litos. Yeah, it's like that I've always been a firm believer of, like, there's no stupid questions, and looking foolish is the price of admission. It's paying your dues to get better at any walk in life. To get anywhere, you got to be willing to put yourself out there and act like an idiot. And as you guys can tell from my videos, I'm definitely good at that. They let you choose the roles too. I think they could between Portrait, T-Max, Ektachrome, and Tri-X. What are you talking about, Lanky Lime? What do you mean? Well, crap, 100 free rolls. That's expensive. Who got 100 free rolls? Wait a sec. Okay, Lomo giving some free film with their camera reminds me of an old print ad I saw for an old Kodak film scanner for $999, but they bundled it in 100 free rolls of film. Dude, 100, that's all. Yeah.
I wonder what year.
Yeah, when did that come out, dude? Lanky, if you can find any... Here, let me put that up. Lanky, if you can find any, old marketing materials about that would be a lot of fun to check it out. Puppy, hold down the fort. Yeah, thanks, Fauci. Yeah. Hi, Nick. How's everyone? We're all good. What's up, Sky? Everyone go check out Socialmocracy on the YouTubes. He does a lot of cool freaking technical stuff with a really cool old camera, ultra large format. See, check him out. Right there's his handle. He's on the YouTubes. Let me get down. Sorry, I've been skipping people. Recently got into film, says Spom. Only just about to send off my first roll for Deb. Just wanted to say very glad. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out, man. Japster, Mr. Clippy says, I just bought a rangefinder and I'm now on top of the social ladder. It depends, dude. If it's a Zorky, you're still a pleb. If it's not M mount, I don't know. I got a lead on getting a Leica, but it's only a Leica 3F. It's not even an M thing. It's not, and it doesn't have the combined viewfinder rangefinder. So it's like you look in one to compose, one to focus. Yeah. Anyway. Dixon's used to offer free film with their cameras in the UK. I don't even know Dixon's. Do you know Dixon's? Sarah spent time in England. I've never heard of Dixon's. Okay, well, it's time for the photo review. Let me get some. By the way, did you guys notice that my thumbnail of the new video matches up with frame 1 of the video? I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good thumbnail. I'm not going to bother taking... I usually go overboard taking thumbnails. Like I get, the 24 megapixel, ultra big depth of field, super in focus as much as possible with big lights, and, but then I just make it into a 1280 by 720 picture. So what's even the point? This time I just pulled a still from the video, and it worked out pretty good, I think. Okay, so first... we got collaboration innovation, the new Mayono PD. Guys, so many companies are making wireless microphones now. Like everyone wants me to review one. Okay, well, Jesse is first. Some photos I took from my friend who's opening a pizza shop. Okay, medium format, RB67, view album.
New LoPresti Army member.
Whoa, we got a new member? Curtis. Curtis, if you're watching, man, thank you so much. Canadian Curtis, are you in the chat right now? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. If you want to join LoPresti Army for as little as $1 a month, you can go to madebylopro.com, get your name, shout it out in the end of the videos. And pretty soon I'm going to be limiting these photo reviews to LoPresti Army members. Okay, Jesse, let me I'm trying to get your stuff downloaded. Let me see. Download all. There we go. Because I like to pull it into Photoshop so I can zoom around and pixel peep and whatnot, especially with the quality of this work that you're showing me. Preparing to download pizza. Look at that. Here, I'll give you guys a little. Preparing to download pizza. It says down here in the bottom left. What it do, baby? What's up? What's up, Reed? Just joined the Army. Bender's member. Is that you, dude? Thank you so much for joining, man. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. We're building a nice community here. It's been a lot of fun, and I couldn't do this without everyone's support. Anyway, it's. I think I got the pizza. I downloaded my pizza. My pizza is here. I'm gonna have to clean up my downloads folder eventually with all this pizza in here. At least it's not Pizza Gate, Podesta. I can't be talking about that stuff. You guys like Ben Swan too, or is that just me? Well, that's a tangent. Am I right? Nice lady. Yeah. Okay, we're opening up everything in Photoshop, and I'm just gonna look at these in the order that you sent them, dude. I like how you get the full sprocket, full frame line scans. Okay, here I can close. I'll do a. Okay, I think you guys should be able to see me. What's up, Bender? So here we go. This is from Jesse. This is from Fauci, Mr. Fauci. Check it out, guys. Look at this. Okay, so let me look at the. Let me pull this over here and read to you guys what he said. Some photos I took for a friend who was opening a pizza shop. Medium format shots are Mamiya RB67 on Portra 800. 35mm shots are Nikon Zoom 600 AF on Kodak Gold. Scanned with the Essential Film Holder. By the way, you can get your Essential Film Holder, which is what I use to scan everything from half frame 35mm all the way up to 6x12 medium format. You can get it for like a little over $83 with shipping worldwide at madebylopro.com/EFH. That's madebylopro.com/EFH, the Essential Film Holder. It's what I use to hold my film when I'm scanning my film. FBI agent sits up. What? Stop it, dude. Stop it. We're not talking about pizza or hot dogs or maps or anything. We're talking about photos. So let's get my little red ink here. But just look at this. This is darling. And yeah, dude, you got the full everything scanned on the EFH. So look what you can scan on the EFH. Look at this. How do you get the full frame lines on your EFH? I don't get it. But either way, so I guess this was taken on RB67. Look at that fine grain, dude. That's such fine grain. Like what do you use to scan it, dude? Because you could definitely get a higher res scan. Because I'm starting to notice pixels before we're like able to really see the crunchiness of the grain. So great job. That's great focus. I know with shooting dogs, you love the snoot, but you also want to get the eye. And with shallow depth of focus, it's kind of like, where do you don't want to put it. Last thing you'd want to do is put it like here, So it's like, I love that you just landed on perfect focus on his snoot. And his snoot looks pretty focused too. See what I mean, though? See how we're starting to see some digital stuff here before we're really seeing that grain? So you said this was Kodak Gold, right? Or no, is this Portra 800? Yeah, we got Portra 800. Look at you showing us the receipts over here. Love it. Dude, great. XT5 he uses for scanning. He bought the extra masks. Okay, there you go. Yeah, if you want to do the fancy scanning with the showing your borders and everything with the EFH, I guess you got to get the specialty add-on masks. But if you don't care about showing your hipster freak flag with all this stuff, you don't need to spend the extra on that. But look at those puppies. I got to say, the lighting's great. Let everyone know about the lighting setup, dude. I love the catch light in those puppies' eyes. And just the fact that you were able to get two cutie patootie puppies with perfect focus. The tongue, you can see everything. The only thing I would be like, okay, maybe a little bit of drool, but that's just, you don't need that. You already got a little bit of spittle. What a cutie patootie, dude. Great job. Love it. RB67 Portra. And there he is, the shop owner himself, dude. Carhartt, represent Zent. I just stained the hood of my Carhartt hoodie because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm extra greasy. I'm trying to do a new scalp skincare routine, so I'm putting oil in my hair. Anyway, so I got a bunch of oil.
Such a great photo.
I know, it is such a great photo.
Love it.
I know, okay.
We're in Carhartt right now.
Sarah's wearing Carhartt. Anyway, yeah, we're a Carhartt family household. I love it, dude. Nice location. Is this at his shop before he opened it up, like when they're still setting things up? Is that what the space is, or you just have some place up your sleeve to take pictures in an empty warehouse setting? I love it. Makes me think of Beauty and the Beast with a little candlestick guy. his 2 puppies, you know. I feel like you can't trust a guy if he doesn't have a cute puppy. You know, who are you? He looks like the same, you know. It's almost people and their dogs always look the same. That's what, you know, that's what everyone says. And here, I'll prove it. See, look, can you tell the difference? I can't see, nothing has changed. It's the same picture. Love it, dude. This is a great shot. You know, just the nice grouping, everything. I even like the stain and how it's coming down behind his back, and then this one's going to the pup butt, and then everything's in threes. So it's like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. You know, I don't know. I guess you could think of that as 2, but it's still, you know, it's 3 subjects. And then just the shape of it. It's like ding, bam, 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 and then bam, 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 bam. Love it, dude. Great shot. Oh my God. Okay. And see, you're doing the best of both worlds. You're doing a nice freaking setup scene here. I even like how it's got that rim light here. So, like, let everyone know how you're lighting this stuff, dude. I mean, it fucking looks like something's going on here. Are you, like, shining a bounce that's bouncing off of this and then coming back and doing this rim light? Because he's got something coming here. So there's something over there. And then do you have, like, a big old soft box coming from this away?
Who is this? Whose photos are these?
This is Fauci.
Yo, Fauci, come teach me how to do this.
Yeah, Fauci, you rock, dude. So yeah, you obviously can do some great freaking setup studio stuff, you know, and then capture cute moments like this, and like what a perfect scene, what a good environmental thing, and the harsh flash is good, you know. I love it, and you can just see a little bit of that little, you know how harsh flash does, but the angle's good. Is this on camera flash? Yeah, you said this was like a point and shoot, dude, right? Yeah, like seeing his pizza cutter, this big thing. It sets the scene. Like, God, look how organized this guy is for frickin' making pizza. Look at his fancy olive oils, dude. I bet you this is a good pizza shop. Frickin' hell. Shout it out, dude. Where in the pizza shop, where is it? Just glare from the rim light. Unintentional, says Jesse. Lighting is Amaran 200X bounced off giant white umbrella, and an Amaran 60X on the left is rim light. Alexander says, well. Hey, Alexander, you're not the only one who can do fancy setups, dude. See? Dude, how do I change my address for the donations? I recently moved, just so you don't send the next postcard to the... Yeah, guys, let me know. By the way, I always forget to mention, if you join LoPresti Army for as little as $1 a month, you get your name shouted out in the videos, and you get all those exclusive stuff. But you also get Christmas cards sent to your address. If you need to update your address, just email me. I'll update it on my end, and you know, just send me an email and say, hey, I've joined LoPresti Army, and I want to update the Christmas card. Here's our old Christmas card. I don't have a copy of our newest one that just went out this year on the desk. They're elsewhere. Sarah might have one, but yeah, our newest Christmas card. But yeah, freaking great work, Jesse. So yeah, here's this year's Christmas card that went out on Lomo, color 92. Huh? This was from the Minolta, because this is 110 version of Lomo 92, which looked a lot different than the color 92 that I shot in today's video. So I don't get it. But yeah, this went out this year. So everybody, the Minolta 110 SLR Mark II.
You can see us doing it. They're not as
Yeah.
good studio photos.
Yeah,
Fauci.
some people know how to take studio stuff. Jesse really can kill it in the studio, and we're just pretty infantile in comparison.
You know what? I want to do a workshop with how people can take photos in small spaces. Studio portraits. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because we have no room.
I know. We need to get better. What's up, Hunter? Thanks for joining us, dude. Hunter is also a great photographer. He's got a YouTube channel, and he's on Instagram. He does great work, dude. If we can ever afford to have a wedding worth photographing, I would want Hunter to do it. And by the way, dude, you still come with me everywhere I go, dude. Thank you so much for the keychain. I love it, man. Whoa, wrong one. Okay, we're still looking at Jesse's work. Let's go on to the next frame. See what we got. I mean, there you go, dude. Just blasting it. Look at those crisp cuts, dude. He doesn't mess around. Look at that freaking palm, dude. Is that Locatelli? Any of my other fellow Italians sad about Locatelli killing people lately, and you're not allowed, you can't buy it anymore? Locatelli's back in HEB?
Yeah, I didn't grab it though.
Womp, womp, womp. Apparently there was an outbreak of listeria, and there was a recall. But love it, dude. You're doing good scan jobs too, man. I mean, like, I feel like my frames are never that crisp, you know? Kick ass. Yeah, look at that pie, dude. That looks, there's no good pie. Dude, the first time we ever bought pizza here in Texas, frickin' Sarah said, it smells like barbecues. And yeah, dude, like, there's no good pizza in Texas, man.
You make an excellent pizza.
I make a good pizza. I use Brian Lagerstrom's recipe. Anyway, look at that. Great shot, dude. Frickin', balanced it with the outside coming in. Great flash work, dude. Frickin' capturing great frickin' environmental portraits here. And I feel like that's what's fun about 35, dude. You're doing the, super set up portraiture work, and then just capture moments with the 35 mil. That's what 35 is for. It's a miniature. It's a miniature format. It's not medium. Huff Photo. Hey, what's up, Huff? Welcome to the Army, by the way. Hope my film arrives in time for me to photograph this ice storm we were supposed to get this weekend. Ooh, sounds cold. Sounds chilly. Yeah, dude.
We're getting the same one.
But yeah, dude, frickin', you get the wide, you get the details, you get the mid. You're doing it, dude. You got the coverage you needed. What a great set, dude. And this is at Amelia Street Pizza, just north of Detroit, opening this year. They're not even open yet. Amazing pizza and great dude. Quit his comfy job to pursue his passion. Dude, that's awesome. That is sick, dude. This guy's freaking pizza brain. Dude, if I was making pizza that good though, I would look more like this, like boom, big gut. There's the belly. There's the man boobs, But this guy looks like he freaking hits the gym. Oh, Calvin and Hobbes too, dude. See, you can trust this guy. He's got cute dogs. He's got cute puppies, and he looks like a cute puppy. Come on. That's beautiful. Okay, guys, so I've been drinking too much liquid, so I'm going to have to go pee again. So let me pull up. Where did we stop? Where did we stop last? Here, I'll just get this going again. Here we go. So just watch this. I'll be back.
It's like me. Same noise. Ah! Thank you so much, Lomography. Thank you, Chloe, for not sending me this. This might be in a video. I don't know. It's a stupid Samsung camera. Did you know Samsung made cameras that don't go in your pocket, your phone? EXC1. I got the whole manual. What do you know? Thank you so much, Lomography, for sending me this. And they sent me Lomo 400, which is the far superior emulsion, according to the analog community subreddit that I moderate. Okay. Unboxing time. How are we gonna frame this up? I thought I had this figured out. Here we go. We'll put you down here. You guys get to, there's a box. This is what it's gonna look like when you unbox it. You got a box with a sleeve.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, there you go. So see, I didn't really edit it that much. I just, cut it for time. Thank you to everybody who watched the premiere. I appreciate you guys. Anyway, back to photo review. Thanks, dude. You've been a big inspiration in pursuing film. Thank you for all your help. Dude, what am I doing, dude? You're the one crushing it, man. I mean, gee whiz. You're killing it, man. Frickin', I'm glad to do my small part in getting you there. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Who's up next? By the way, guys, submissions are closing soon for photo critiques. So if you want to submit anything to the class to look at your photos, send it to hello@madebylopro.com. Where did I last put that in? Somebody type that in the chat. hello@madebylopro.com to tell people where to send their pictures. That's this website, but with hello at. It's email. You know how email works. Okay, who's next? What is email? That's weird. Okay, up next is C. Alex. Okay, this looks like some fun black and white stuff. This is some FP4 shot in a Zorky 1, pushed 1 stop. Look, he's brave. He's pushing his film. Yeah, don't let your film push you around. You push your film, tell it what to do. Capiche? Hey. Let me close all of Jesse's pictures. Jesse, you killed it with that pizza stuff, dude. St. Andrews stuff. How do magnets work, dude? I don't know. I just watched this one reel. Or somebody's story. The guy who makes the Mod 54 Patterson Tank 4x5 development insert. He had this whole video of him poking around inside of like a large format lens with all the speed gears and whatnot, and I don't get how any of that works, dude. I've like opened up one of those lenses before to try and figure them out and make them and fix them, but my monkey brain can't do it. Did you do mine? I was eating. Shoot, low 420. No, I think I'm on the second one. I don't think No, yeah, you got a little bit to go before we get to you. I think you're 2 more. Okay, we got the next one set up. It's C. Alex again. This is FP4 shot in a Zorky 1. Okay, let's go. Here we go. If you're watching on Instagram, come to YouTube, by the way, because I don't have the patience to keep going over and swapping the view. I know there's other plugins I can get that simultaneously switch views for both platforms. But anyway, check this out. See Alex. Okay. So how did you scan this? Did you use like an iPad as a light or something? Because what's up with just the color noise of a monochrome film scan? It's kind of throwing me off, but it's kind of a cool vibe. I mean, look at that. It's like, it's neat. How does it look if I go grayscale, discard? There we go. So now it seems like it loses some life when I do that. You see the difference? Anyway, here's how it was submitted. Just a cool like industrial thing, something graphic. I like how you tried to frame the this here, inside of this little dip. It is neat. You got the details, a lot of, deep focus going on. I would like to see the frame lines. It is kind of like a slow burn just because of how busy it is. I know there's layers, but I feel like it's like flat lighting, so not enough separation in the layers. The only separation is like the focus fall off and how everything melts into the grain in the background. But I like how you do even have focus here on the tire way up front. And then, I feel like this information, it's kind of throwing me off. I like how it leads into that. But I feel like maybe I want more of the landscape. But either way, I do like the direction you're going with this. And it is always hard for me to frame up stuff like this. I think I always see things, but then I never know where to frickin' put my lines, That's sick, though. I like it, dude. I've never shot FP4. Okay, yeah, this is a nice frickin' quiet comp. I like how this comes in. A little bit of layering. I don't know what would have been on stage left over here, but I almost feel like you don't need that you don't need anything over here. So I get one, like being comfortable with having a big block of black, but I feel like past this, like you might want to retain that little kiss, but I don't know. It's a nice little quiet graphical thing. It's neat. Maybe I would want to see what's up here a bit to maybe get like a little bit. So like here's the leaf, but maybe we could have had the leaf like that and then a little bit of that going off the front, off the top. You know what I mean? But still, I'm digging it, dude. Okay, this one. Nice. Nice, dude. I like it. I love it. What is this? Okay, that's a power pole reflecting. I almost thought you were showing me the frame lines. Okay. Yeah, you got the leading lines all coming here to the big feast. It's this thing. It's that thing. It's almost like, ha ha. No, love it. This one's cool. You know, I know you wanted to keep this in here for the reflection, it seems like, but I almost wish this was centered. So it's like it's a little bit of off center over here. And I feel like with enough wet and fall off, I don't know what's over here. Maybe you were cropping out something you didn't want and you couldn't tilt or pan over there. But I wish it was centered. I mean, let's see how it looks centered. You know, sorry. Bye, power pole. See you later, power pole. Let's center up this comp and see how it looks. I still want a little bit of that stuff in the foreground of the mud and whatnot. See, that's definitely a simpler thing. I'm not saying it's better or worse, but that is definitely simpler, a little more striky. You know, we can get a little bit of a tease of what's coming in over there, but I almost kind of just like, you know, bang. You know, less is more sometimes. Definitely like it. Jesse says, any idea why YouTube sometimes tells me I can't chat because I have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes? It keeps going back and forth. Yeah, I don't know, Jesse. What's going on? Is anyone else having chat? I guess you wouldn't be able to tell me if you're having chat issues. I mean, yeah, you've been a subscriber for a while, dude. I don't know. Geez. Yeah, I had that set up just to try and encourage people to sub, but you know, here we go. Let me fix it really quick. Yeah, Nop likes the crop. Let me just do a little bit of house cleaning over here. Any epic trips planned, says Nolaroid. No, I'm just grinding, dude. He says, you planning on selling any gear and buying mountain climbing equipment? Nope, not at all. Canon T2 with a lead pad underneath. Constant fight to do software. Jeez, what are we talking about? So, I mean, it seems like we're still getting YouTube chat in here, so I don't know what's going on, dude. Undercured says, I just got back into film photography after a long break. Dusted off a Minolta X700 I had in a closet bin. Enjoying your videos. Keep it up. Hey, I plan on it. They haven't killed me yet. I love giving advice and being, but I don't know, in case I ruin their life. Exactly, dude. I'm like, hey, cropping, but whatever. I'm a fucking idiot, you know? Yeah, let me figure out. I'll turn off the little sub filter on the live if I can. Can I? Stream settings, edit, customization, subscriber time, who can send messages. Here, I'll do any duration. So as long as you're a sub, save. Okay. So now it's as long as you're subbed, you should be able to watch. Okay, back to C. Allen's photos. So that's photo 3 of 4. Yeah, I do like this crop. Here's the original. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like cropping in post either, but bada bing. Here we go. And yes, this is frenetic, gives you energy, you know. I love it. It's all leading down to a big old payoff of here's a car, you know. Photos don't have to be in focus to be good. And I love it almost, you know, what is going on here? It's almost like somebody's short and curlies are all piling up to go to center frame. But I love it, dude. I love that you can tell that this is a road. It's not just a bunch of squiggles, you know. It's all going somewhere. And you did leave a short and curly on there, dude. Come on. What did I say about shaving on top of your film? Anyway, great work, dude. See, Alex, if you're in the chat, you know, thank you so much for submitting for the class. Okay. Back to me. Appreciate it, dude. That was good work. I really like that the little warehouse silo thing with the puddle. Love it. Yeah, we're all cut up. What did you say, Dankway? I feel like I missed something. Last week, I had the same issue, not having that issue on laptop. I did long on before the feed started. Okay. Well, yeah, whatever. Let me just, I can tell people to subscribe. Let me just be like, okay, anyone can talk. Participant, save. There we go. The more, the merrier. But, you know, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Right now, it's on everybody mode. Free for all. No fighting in the chat. Bruh, I keep getting the little hair looking things, says Reed. Yeah, I get those too. If you guys watch my new video, I had those all over my film because I don't know, I'm not that much of a clean freak. Okay, next up is Jake with one single photo. He's got a making of video. Well, we might have to try that out. Okay, let's see my photo submission. Okay, it's he's got a little triptych of one photo. Let's check it out. Can I download everything? Copy image. Can I copy it? Whatever. We'll just look at it here. Make it easier on me. Okay. So you got any info about it? Well, I guess we have a making of video. So let's check it out first, and we'll click on the video and see how it goes. From left to center. What are you talking about? Bro, I keep getting. What do you think of this camera? Okay. Anyway, here we go. We're looking at Jake's stuff. So it's a trichrome. I've done trichrome works. I've done infrared trichrome stuff. If you haven't seen my video, it's fun. You get this rainbow stuff. Look at how some people he got them pretty close to where they were. I guess if you're waiting around fighting the waves, you kind of would just stay put for the most part. So, but yeah, you get all these rainbow color separation stuff. It's cool. It almost looks like Toxic Avenger slime. Mr. Crowley, dude, stop it, Anjay. We don't talk about the occult. That's the devil. You know, we're following the Lord, our Savior, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is a cool location, cool spot to do trichromes. You know, you get the cool funky stuff with the waves, with the people having fun, with the trees, and with the clouds. I mean, there's no point in doing trichromes if you're just going to do a completely static image. You might as well take in a color shot. You know what I mean? Here he goes to prove it's real. He's got it in a frame. And how'd you get no glare on there, dude? Is this some AI frame? Is this some Envato mock-up? What's going on? There we go. Whoa, you actually are a Ford. So are you trichroming in the dark room? Yeah, I guess you must be. So I guess we got to watch the video now. Dude, are you in the chat? Jake, you in the chat? What's up? We're not occultists. Pizza is just a hobby. The government. Guys, stop it. Come on. See, now I think you guys are all a psyop. Anyway, let's pull up his video. Let me just turn off desktop audio real quick in case he has any photo or any, copyrighted music on there. No grain, no gain. We got no grain, no gain. So let's pull it up. He's got a YouTube channel, everybody. I'm not the only one with a YouTube channel. Check it out. Hey, look, here's my video over here. Okay, look, he's doing a bunch of trichromes. That wasn't the only one. Triple exposure. You in the chat? No grain, no gain. What's up? So here he is. Let's see how he sounds. Let's hear how he sounds.
3 times, but each time through a red, green, or blue filter.
There you go. I don't know if you've got that music cleared, and I don't want to get a strike on that. So look at that. So you're taking the trichromes on black and white film, and then and then what? Let's see the enlarger. I want to see the darkroom stuff because I know how trichromes work. Oh, look at you! You got the fancy. Is that a fancy Mamiya M645? Look at you with all your handsome friends, dude, in travel Instagram places. Dude, freaking, I don't do anything. Am I a loser? Ektar 100 645 Pro. How'd you get that guy to stand still, dude? It looks like he's in shape, dude. I couldn't stand that still. I'd be slouching. Is this a trichrome too? Or is this just normal? No, that's Ektar 100. Okay, maybe I'm an idiot. Wait, so how are you doing you're doing trichromes on color film? Maybe I should have listened. Guys, so after everybody go save this video to your watch later. Look at that fancy Mamiya. I have the loser Mamiya. You got the fancy one. So, I mean, I saw you pulling the thing out of the development tray. Is this one of those OG color photos that one guy in the Middle East, some of the first color photos ever were actually the first color photo ever was a trichrome. So that was the only way people could make color photos back in the day was, you shoot a black and white photo through a red filter, a green filter, and a blue filter. And you're doing it on color film. What the heck? What is even going on here, guys? So no darkroom stuff? Anyway, I guess I'm going to have to watch this later. What, do you have a follow-up video? Okay, here we go. This is the one we wanted to see. See, you got a whole dedicated video just to this one. Okay, let's see what you do with these negs. Look at you got the wine bags and everything. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, I've never done it myself, but putting your chemicals into these wine cooler bags is a great way to mitigate oxygenation, which is how, two enemies of photochemistry are oxygen and light and temperature, I guess. Nick, what's up, Nanu? How you doing? Not to buy 25. You guys are chatting away. That's awesome. But yeah, so this is a great way to keep oxygen off of your film chemicals. Another great way is if you have it in a bottle, you can just, before you close it off, you can spray some butane gas in there, like lighter fluid, not fluid, but lighter gas, because that is heavier than oxygen in Earth's atmosphere. So it settles down on top of the liquid and keeps it from getting touched by oxygen, because oxygen and light and heat will ruin your photochemicals over time, and that's how they get tired. Anyway, let's see what you do. I want to see the enlarging. Okay. So how do you get them all stacked up to each other, dude? Do you have like one reference print you try and line them all up to? Is this guy even in the chat, dude? Like nobody's answering my questions. What's up? Who sent me this? No grain, no gain. He's just like, oh, Nick's streaming. Here we go. Here's my guerrilla marketing. How do you even do? So do you do 3 expose, or do you just have it all triple expose? Are you doing trichromes onto one piece of film? Is that what you're doing? You're taking 3 exposures, multiple exposure mode. Is that what you're doing? So you're trichroming it directly onto one negative. And that's what's going on. Okay. I was an idiot. I thought you were taking 3 separate trichrome pictures on color film and then stacking them, exposing them all onto color paper through an enlarger. But no, apparently he's doing, okay, onto the color film. Yes, okay, I'm an idiot. It took me a while with my lizard brain. How do trichrome work? Good work, dude. Freaking awesome. Yeah, this would be a fun watch to settle on. How have only 20 people watched this? I know it only came out 2 hours ago. Everybody go, here, I might as well leave a comment. I'm sorry that I'm like clicking around. It's probably not going to be good for your, average watch time, but kudos, dude. Thanks for reaching out. This rocks. Everybody go check out No Grain, No Gain. By the way, am I an idiot? It seems like that's what everybody wants to do. They want to have quirky film names with their channels. Like I'm just me, my name, Nick LoPresti. Everyone's else like Grain Dead, Grain Rot, No Grain, No Gain, Never F Stop, Bad Flashes, Poly B. See, me and Poly B. There you go. Anyway, great work, dude. Love it. Pretty cool. I would love to go watch that later. Bing bong. Let's see who's next in class. That's sick. Trichromes, dude. If you don't know about it. Oh, whoa. Just a sec. I got to read something. I got an email. I can't read it live. Oh, okay. Whoa. Bing bong. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to get interviewed by some camera company. See, good things are happening. Good things are happening. I got an email, baby. You should check it out. Okay, let's get back to the chat. I know I've been ignoring you guys, but we're still doing the photo submission. This is the last call. Any submissions after that are in my inbox after 1:25 p.m. my time, that gives you 4 minutes to send in any pictures. Then they'll have to wait till next time, and then just remind me. Yes, Low 422, you're still in here, right? I think I found your stuff. What do you think is better? What do you think is better to shoot, black and white or color film for my first time? Probably black and white just because it's cheaper. I don't know. I mean, a lot of time, you know, color negative film is fun, but
You can just get Fuji though at Walmart.
yeah, you can't. It's easier. Color film is more readily available, I guess. You know, especially if you're not in a big metropolitan area. Because I feel like the only place you can buy black and white film is like a camera shop, unless you get it on Amazon or B&H. I buy everything off B&H. Use my affiliate links. I have B&H affiliate links all over the place on my videos. I was printing a pic. Did you do mine yet or not? No, I don't think I did yours yet. Where can I send a photo? Dimmy Grin, you send it to... Here, I'll do it another time. That's my email. I feel like I just need an overlay that shows that to everybody. That's where you send stuff. I wouldn't recommend shooting film, says Matthias, for your first time. Ruins the mood. What do you mean? Like, don't shoot it with a gun? Or what mood? He's like, oh, it's my first time. Be gentle. Okay, next one we got. We got Sam. Okay, this looks like some fun stuff. Some shots from over Christmas. Really struggled, but these two are nice. These are cute. I'm gonna download these, get these into Photoshop because I can, and then I can, you know, take my little red marker to everything and feel big and important, like I'm Professor Nick over here. Howdy, what's up, Slide Junkie? Why are you over there and not over here on the YouTubes, dude? You're over in Instaland. Okay, here we go. We got a couple of pics from Sam from Exmoor National Park, and they were shot on Lomo Purple. Bwah, 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 bwah. Sarah knew I was going to, every time I talk like this, you know I'm going to do the bwah, 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 bwah. That's why, that's a dead giveaway. I'm so predictable. Look at that, though. Whoa, Jonas, thank you so much, dude. You rock. Guys, if you want to donate to the chat, feel free, but the best way to help out is, you know, to like, subscribe, ring those bell icons, you know, put my videos on in the background while you're going to sleep. You can turn off the audio if you want, because I know I'm kind of annoying. Or you can go to madebylopro.com and join LoPresti Army for as little as $1 a month. You get your name shouted out at the end of the videos, and you get exclusive discount codes. And soon we're going to be doing these photo critiques only for LoPresti Army members, because there's so many of you. I'm not going to be able to keep up with you if I don't limit it. Grain Rot says, just watch the video late to the party. It's okay, dude. Freaking, you were in the video, by the way. Everyone go follow at Grain Rot with 2 T's on Instagram. But anyway, let's back to the picture. Sam, this is Sam, right? Sam sent this? Sam? Yeah, Sam sent it. Okay, here we go. Look at this. I think you got some great tones from this Lomo Purple. And, you know, being in a woodsy area, like, I know this stuff was probably all warm, like everything that's not all purple. The purple is stuff that was actually green, but all the stuff that is now kind of greenish tinge was probably warm, brown, reddish, whatnot. So, well, I mean, I say was probably, all the purple stuff was probably green. The magenta stuff was probably like, I don't know, orangey or something, because there's no way this squirrel had a green face. But, you know, I feel like the tone, it's kind of like a duotone, you know, or duochrome. You know, it's like a 2-color press. You know, you got your greens, your cool, your turquoise looking stuff, as well as the purples. It looks really good. It doesn't look unnatural. I've never really had great success with Lomo Purple. Maybe I just got to get a fresh batch and try again. But I love how it doesn't look unnatural in all the stuff that isn't purple. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like the colors look lame, but in this setting especially, it works good. I like the shallow depth of field. You still have all the texture back here, which kind of leads and flows to the, you know, like, I feel like this is climbing up another tree back here, is how the light's falling on it, and it looks like it. And just the texture of all these repeating stuff, while not being so detailed, because you had the shallow depth of field that allows this squirrel to pop. You know, it pops off the page, pops off the screen for me. And it's nice layering. You've got out of focus stuff here. You've got this. You've got our subject here with this great shape of all this texture just, making you feel like you're there, a sense of presence. And then as all this texture just slowly melts into the grain. And great shot. I love it, dude. Freaking great job, Sam. I've never shot such a good shot on Lomo Purple. I've only done a few frames on purple, honestly. I think Sarah shot most of the purple. Stuart, what's up, Stuart? How's it going? You freaking Aussie? You koala chlamydia lover. Crikey, I'm back. I'm back 1 out of 5 a.m. while watching you live. Hope you and the misso are doing well, mate. Good day, mate. Throw a shrimp on the barbie. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, this one freaking rocks. Great job on this frame. Love it. I do love whenever you get this tone of the purple out of perp. But I never, very rarely have we had any good purple frames. And then look at that. What's more purpley than a field of freaking green grass with a pony? You seeing this, babe?
Well, I'm watching it on the live, and it's a delay from what you're saying. I see a squirrel.
Well, the pony's going to show up in a sec. You'll see him just go on whenever he pops up. But it's cute. Yeah, I definitely like the squirrel shot a lot better. This one's... Sarah loves ponies. I love this one, but I do, I feel like... I don't level my horizon line all the time, but I feel like this photo would be helped with a level horizon. But I feel like I do like the original crop. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, dude. What do you guys think? You guys like it? You guys like it level or cattywampus? Level or cattywampus? I do like the room of that one. Proximity mines or slappers? Only no odd job. What are we talking about? Were we talking about Goldeneye over here? I don't know. But yeah, look at this pony. By the way, if you guys are watching on Instagram, you're missing out on on the side of the hill. Okay, no one. Yeah, that makes sense then. How do you level it? The pony looks level. It's tough. Leveled, says Eidenberg. Here, let me fix this for Instagram. I know you guys can't see what. Where's my display thing on Instagram? Here we go. Bing bong. So, but then that's crap. How to display? Let's move just you. We'll put you down here. There you go. Now you guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. And I'll put that there, I guess. Is that still in the... Okay, we're good. Bing bong, back to screen. Okay, now Instagram gets to watch along. I just got to remember to turn that off whenever I show sensitive information on the screen. Beautiful. This is really nice. I like it. I like the tones. I like how purpley you got it. It's definitely a quieter pic. Like, I know this is a quiet picture, but it's striking. This is just kind of like makes me think of like The Breeze, I guess. But really great job. Love it. I love purple when it's done right. I just have not been able to do it right. So anyway, back to me. And now I got to freaking do this again. Just put that bing bong. Okay. Let's see who's next. Photo submissions are closed. Right now, the last person who got in is Dimitri. You squeaked in a minute late, but I'll give it to you. So we got a few more people to get through. Yeah, I do got to go mail stuff. So we're going to start breezing through these pretty quick. It looks like some of these people only submitted one. So this will be good. Jonas, by the way, thank you to for joining LoPresti Army. Pretty soon these photo submissions are going to be limited to not limited to crap, but limited to LoPresti Army members only. You can join LoPresti Army at madebylopro.com. Give as little as $1 a month. You get to do these photo critiques, and you get your name shout out at the end of the live streams and the videos, and exclusive discount codes for merch. And pretty soon I'll be putting up some hoodies and stuff like that. Oh, this is a pretty nice frame, Jonas. Jonas, is this your first time submitting to the photo critique? I like it. Okay. This was taken with a Konica FT1 last year on Kentmere 400. I don't know if I know the Konica FT1. I've had and sold a Konica Auto Reflex T3, I think. What's up? Welcome from Germany, Sarum. How you doing? Started film photography a couple months back. Your channel has been very inspirational. See, I'm doing the good stuff. No grain, no gain. He did like 10 minutes ago. Watch it, honestly. Did a triple. Oh, yeah, no grain, no gain, dude. Yeah, sorry you missed out, dude. Skip back, check it out. I left a comment on one of your videos on, yeah, really cool work, dude. I couldn't wrap my brain around how you did the thing because you were doing trichromes on color film. And that's neat, dude. Just multiple exposure. I never thought of doing that before. I've only done trichromes on black and white film to make color out of black and white. But you're a smart little cookie, dude. Freaking hell. And it was cool that you did RA4 printing. Anyway, back to Jonas. Check this out. This is on Kentmere 400, Tokyo. Nice frame, dude. Like, I love the shape of, okay, so you get this, wow, look at that. You got a high-res scan here. Usually my marker's been like this big on because everyone else is giving me like some chonky scans, but this is how big is this? How big did you scan it? This is 12 by 19, dude. You're sending me high-res stuff. That's a 12 by 19 inch print you could make out of this, right? What res is this? Image size. At 240 DPI, you could do this at almost 13 by 19. Wow. Anyway, yeah, dude, do you print your stuff, Jonas? Looks like you get some high quality scans. But yeah, okay, so back to what I was saying. You get this like squatty Mario shaped guy here as that element. Then you get the frame within a frame of this with this guy, and then that's balanced out. He's rooted to the ground and rooted to this shape here. But then he's balanced out by this thing that's going up here and bringing your eye there. Just a lot of motion in a still frame, you know what I mean? With, no motion blur or anything. And I like just the shape of it all. It's all bringing you around and just this little gap. Just beautiful frame, dude. Did you crop this? No frame lines. You guys got to start sending me frame lines or else I'm not going to believe you. And I'm going to think you cropped in and you got like just, high res stuff. Look at that shape. But yeah, just the shape of this, Jonas, you killed it. Freaking hell. You still in here, Jonas? Oh, yeah, you're here. FT1 is the successor to the Auto Reflex Ts. Okay. See, I don't know anything about the Konica system. And I feel like you cropped this, dude, because your lines are just too perfect on this. And like this little tree all alone over here, like it just...
Everybody's allowed to have their own artistic intent.
Yeah, everyone's allowed to crop. Everybody's allowed to crop. I know you don't have to show frame lines. I'm just you got to know it's really on film. For all I know, you could have shot this digital and then done put freaking film grain in it. This could be with a Fuji X-T6 for all I know.
I feel like you need to do a Skinwalker Ranch.
Dun, dun. It's a phenomenon. There's no frame lines. How do I know this really said AFD? I don't know. Guys, Jonas, this is one of my favorite frames of the submission today of the photo critique. Yeah, I just love how you have this little barber pole chevron safety thing here. This little thing behind the tree. And then the tree is just there on it's like a nice little thing. I feel like, okay, that's 1, 2, 3. And then we got this as like a 3 thing. 1, 2, 3. It's like, and then a nice little backdrop here of that, and then this adds a nice little element to it, pointing back down there. And this just helps your eye flow through it all and process it. Just a very, very, well composed frame, dude. You got a good eye. Really great shot here. And a great contrast to the background tones, his eye done in Berg. Yeah, I feel like exactly the tones. I don't know if you had to do any burning or what. This was on Kentmere. So what is the spectral sensitivity of Kentmere? Is that pretty flat? Either way, like just the tones of what they're wearing definitely stands out. And yes, that you got dark, and then flat everywhere else, other than dark. So it's great. Great frame. Love it, dude. I don't know if I've taken such a good black and white frame. Amazing. Love it. Beautiful. Are we still showing? No, we're not. Okay, so if you're on Insta, I'm sorry. We were looking at, where's the display? Here we go. We were looking at this. Look at this awesome frame. Look at this awesome frame this guy took. There you go, Insta. Okay, bing bong. Sorry, Insta. But if you want to join the photo critiques and watch, it's a lot better on YouTube. I got to figure out how to get my Insta photo critique game up. Okay. Yeah. Great job, Jonas. You You killed it, dude. No wonder you're in LoPresti Army. You can't be a good photographer if you're not part of LoPresti Army. You can join LoPresti Army at madebylopro.com for as little as $1 a month. You get to join these photo critiques that I do once every other week. I might bump up the frequency of them going forward. But yeah, there's other perks too. You get your name shouted out and stuff like that. Okay, Lewis, you're here. You still here? Low 4. Yeah, you're here, dude. Okay, let's check this out. Ooh, nice little web gallery. Okay, I'm not going to draw all over your pictures because you got a nice little web gallery here. Did you give me any information? Happy to take any critiques. Shot on APX 100 and APX 400, Olympus XA, and Zenit EM 58mm Helios 44M. The one, what else did I can't read the rest. The one with the I can't read the rest of it. It's not showing me the rest. Anyway, let's check it out. Okay. APX 100 and 400. So I don't even know what those films are. Those like Arista or something? Are they respooled AGFA black and white? I have no idea. But I like this one. I like the Nike swoop of this trail here. I like the detail. Like I like the little kiss of light on the grass here and just the pattern of all these, like this mud kicked up like that when it's leading you here to the crux of it all, and it's wet here. And then it gets kind of like, shadow flat in this area. But then here's another little layer of like, just interesting things to look at. And then all this stuff popping up out of the darkness, which, has a nice tonal contrast to the background that looks kind of hazy and flat. And then, this kind of gives it a misty vibe. I don't know if this is a lens flare on your Zenit or what, but yeah, I like this one. It's a great quiet scene. Okay, frame within a frame. I love that you embraced the darkness. He was born in the darkness. No, it kind of feels like a snail shell. Snail shell spiraling here, and then the path going off that way. It feels a bit voyeuristic, but I like it, and I love how with the darkness, like there's still the texture of all these leaves. Here, let's get Insta to join. There you go, guys. Okay. Oh no, that's not me. Here we go. Screen. Yeah, and you got like a great little subject here. Is this a homeless guy with like a help feed me, will work for food sign? And there's not really any distracting elements. This is distilled down to the base of what it should be. The wet road looks nice because you can see his little reflection there. Can I zoom in on this? I don't know what app this is. Oh, here we go. There's a little plussy thing here. Is that as far in as we can go? Oh, well, I guess I'm not pixel peeping, but I guess I don't need to. I can kind of infer what his face is doing there, which I guess is the point, when he's such a small element in the frame. And you focused it properly. It's good, well composed, a nice placement too. Kind of like this is the bottom third here. Yeah, this is sick. Well centered. Nice tones. Okay. Yeah, I think you made a vibe out of this bus, dude. I always like, I don't know if you did it intentionally or what, if you just like knew what you were going for. I don't really pre-visualize what my stuff's going to look like. I just like, oh, that looks neat. Let me take a picture. But yeah, taking pictures of art or statues is always weird for me. But yeah, this is sick. He says, download them. The scans are good. I don't know. You sent me so many. Maybe if it was one or two, but my download folder is already good. I mean, these look good, dude. These look great. I don't need to be pixel peeping that grain. Like, I like how we got like a little bit of shutter shake, a little bit of camera shake to give motion to an obviously stationary subject, and I feel like it adds a little bit of life and twinkle to it, and honestly, the lighting on it is pretty dope. I like it. Okay. This almost looks like it could be a frame, a still from like, something cinematic-y. you know, it's flat, kind of like log footage or something. And I feel like on a standalone, it doesn't really, but I feel like it does have a story to tell. I feel like I would take something like this far away and like never look at it again, and then I don't know, maybe years from now look back and be like, hey, you know, that has something to add. I guess my gripe is like you were obviously taking it handheld on foot or something, so you got a little bit of a shake from this far away thing, but that's good. The subject, you know, looks sharp enough. The foot's blurred. You caught her on the step. You don't want to catch them while the body's moving, you know, like while they're firmly planted. Yeah, it's a nice frame. You know, it's a quiet moment. I feel like it's leading to another story to tell. And same with this one. I feel like these are in the same boat, you know. And obviously you got a little bit of motion with the shape of all these lights blurred like that. Whoa, Reed. Thank you so much for joining, dude. Everybody who's joined LoPresti Army, keep a lookout on your inbox. I always send an official welcome and make sure I get your name right for the shout out. Anyway, yeah, dudes, I appreciate everybody who's joined so far. These photo critiques are a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying the community aspect of all this. Yeah, I think, again, this is just another quiet moment, just like the last one, and it's a cool little thing. And I don't know if it's intentional. Is that Walmart or is that Wawa back there? But I feel like the motion blur of the scene does kind of abstractify it in what would normally be a pretty mundane, run-of-the-mill type of setting. You know what I mean? And if you're just trying to distill down the tones of this bicycle man, you know, why does it keep... This is just distracting me, guys. There we go. Okay. Sorry. If you just want to distill it down to what it is, a guy on a bicycle, and like he's obviously got enough contrast between him and the background to show up like that. But he could get otherwise lost in the details of a busy thing like this, but not that you could really stop down and get everything in focus when it's this dark. Otherwise, you'd be on a tripod. And then the only thing that would be blurry would be the guy on the bike. And then what's the point of capturing a guy on a bike late at night? So, bing bong. Gobble, gobble, gobble. One of us, says Dankway. You guys got another member, dude. I feel like we're about to break. I feel like you might be the 30th member, dude. I can't believe this. I feel like just yesterday we broke past 20. I just sent out that email to some people being like, hey, dude, we just got past 20. Now we're past 30. I can't freaking believe it, dude. Yeah, we were at 27. I think we just got 3 on this stream. So thank you guys. Be a lookout for the welcome letter. Oh, I got to get new merch out. So, just, you know, you guys will want to use the discount codes I send you. Anyway, yeah, this one's a nice frame. What is this? A Halloween? Is this what's that thing called? Is this Gasparilla or something? It's like piratey. Is this piratey or is this Halloweeny? Makes me think piratey because it looks like he's got a claw hook thing. And then I don't know. Noob question says Idonenberg. Is it like in digital when the cameraman is moving the camera in the direction and speed of the bicycle driven? So you can. That is a way to mitigate. That's how they get those, like, they call them panning shots. Whenever the background's all blurry, but you see a race car that's in motion, the wheels are all blurry, but the car looks sharp. You're trying to match the motion of it. So that could be what he was doing there with the bicycle. Or it could just, you know, caught a frame. I mean, he definitely looks more stationary than everything else, but I do like this shot. We got a little like jester looking lady here with the checkerboard legging, face paint, body paint. I don't know. Or she got tats like that. That's anyway. Neat little scene. Looking up, it's an odd angle. You feel like a kid at a parade looking up at a stage. It's an exciting piece. So, you know, this would definitely be included if I was submitting this to clients for event work or whatever. Not that I shoot film when I do event photos, because you got to have that fast turnaround for social media. This is a demonstration in Paris against violences in raves. Yo, dude, do they is that a thing? Like, what do you mean raves? Like at like, or no, how do you like like dance party raves? Are people like getting violent and stabbing each other? at the clubs. Anyway, I like this frame. Like illegal raves. Okay, yeah, like underground Berlin dance stuff. I guess they do it in Paris too. I like this one, dude. Is this snowing? It looks snow. It might just be because it's black and white, but it looks all snowy. It looks cold. Yeah. That's a nice quiet one. You got the layering again with the branches, and then you got the texture of these bushes. A nice little roof here. That would be my one if you could have framed it a little bit to get this blurriness of this leaf out from in front of that chimney, because I would like the chimney to pop off a little bit better. But other than that, I think it's great. And what the heck is on top of this tree? Is that like something stuck up there, or is it just a broken branch? Looks like it's got a little flag on it blowing in the wind. It's beautiful. I love this one. Okay. And then duckies in snow. Oh my God. Whack, 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 Aflac. This live stream brought to you by Aflac. Use promo code LOPRO for 10% off your life insurance policy of $1 million in coverage or more. Oh, it was a bird on the tree. That's a bird up there? Oh, okay. I see it now. Head up front, tail in the back. Okay. Yeah, the light of his body kind of just made it look like there was something caught up on the tree. I get you now. Okay. I don't know. That's an alien thing for me. I've never seen a duck in snow, but I guess they got to go somewhere. But I just thought they all flew down here to stay warm. There's a lot of geese flying around here lately. That's always fun to see a V of geese flying up. Yeah, this great simple frame. I mean, you great comp. You know, just simple. And it's not just a one isolated duck. It's 3 ducks. You got the 3-peat. Good things come in 3s. Beautiful. But if you send multiple, you have to be army. Hey, that's a good idea, Anjay. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Joe? Ethan says hi too. Well, tell Ethan I'm sorry for the delay. I'll get my video. I feel so guilty about that, guys. The relentless algorithm. I'm sure he understands. But yeah, Anjay, I might have to do that in the future. I'll figure out what I'm going to do for future photo submissions. I might limit it to just LoPresti Army, or I'll give you one free. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I love this shot. 3-peat of ducks in the snow. This one is nice. Freaking sitting next to a snowman on a bench. Okay. People playing over here. I almost feel like this is like a Currier and Ives freaking Christmas painting in the works, you know? I want to see people sledding and skating on a lake. It looks like this person's making freaking snowballs over here. I love it. I love the shot. You know, the one thing that's not photogenic is like, is that a freaking trash can? Don't like that, but you know, what are you going to do? And another thing, I would maybe have wanted to see it cropped here to see if we could see. Well, I mean, I don't know what you're missing out on over there, but I feel like I want to see the top of this tree. I want to be peering over that a little bit more, but then I think you'd lose how this little base of the tree kind of brings you in, and that's a front element. Otherwise, this top part of the tree here would almost feel unintentional. So, yeah. I love that frame. Dude, thank you so much. Freaking great work, dude. Great work. Quack, 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 quack. Vert scene. Let's turn that off. Okay. Who is next? Lou, that rock, dude. Oh, sick. Okay. We got 3 more submissions left. I got to work through, and then I got to go do stuff. So, but, you know, I have been chugging. Hey, is that Vincent? Is that you? That's not Vinny. Is Vincent here? Did you send me something? What's up? What's up, Visoda? Anyway, like I said, I've been chugging liquids, so I'm going to have to pick up where we left off. Here's the rest of the unboxing bit from the new video. Okay, I mean, I got to do this. I'll just do this. Here we go. Make this big. And then make this big. Bing bong. Oh, but we got no sound. Crap. Okay, Sorry, guys. I just really got to pee. So I'll be back in a sec. Let's see. Sound yet?
Features.
There we go.
And by the way, I don't get to keep this unless I get enough likes. So like the video so they let me keep this. But I'll probably have already sent it back by then. But, you know, maybe they'll send it back. Okay, here we go. Here's the box without the wrapper. Shiny logo, shiny Lomo logo. What do you think? Okay, let's see. How am I gonna do this? Like unboxing it for your perspective, from my perspective. Should it just come up, or it hinges? Whoa! This is the most luxury unboxing I've ever done. This is the puppy. Are you back? Anyway, look at that. I'm guessing this is the camera. There's all these packages. I've never unboxed an iPhone, or is that what iPhones are fancy? I guess not, but I've never unboxed a Leica. Leicas have fun stuff like this, right? I mean, look at that, the presentation. Oh my God, I gotta let you guys. I'm taking the camera. Let's go for a ride.
I'm back, guys. No, you're not going for a ride. You're gonna stay right here with me. Hi, how's it going? Okie dokie. Hey, Cam. Hey, what did I miss? Nanu says, I went out and got some snow pics the other day going Saturday for some frozen waterfalls. Ooh. Nice packaging, says Shutter Slaps. Is this what it feels like to buy a new camera? I mean, I wouldn't know. Well, actually, I've bought like one new camera. I think I got Sarah when I bought the Ricoh GR3X for Sarah, which has subsequently become my camera. I think I bought it new. Sarah says, thief. Well, you got to just keep it on you then. You got to keep that thing on you.
Well, I got them you.
Sarah would rather buy film than, shoot too many digital pics. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really buy new stuff, and I couldn't even tell you what the unboxing of the Ricoh was like. One thing I got to say, the fancy freaking unboxing of the Lomo, I always think like, okay, well, if you had maybe had spent more time prototyping the take-up spool, then you wouldn't have to, maybe if you'd just given us a cardboard box, you would have had more time to work on the take-up spool and the frame spacing issue. Sorry, I got distracted because this next photo submission is great, which I got to breeze through things, but oh my God, Ido, you still here? Ido Ninberg? I couldn't tell what your name was before. I thought it was just Idondenberg, but Ido, you still here, man? These shots look great, dude. The camera chooses its owner, says Slaps. Oh, I've only bought used cameras before, says Vice. We still on our air on the vert scene? Okay, yeah, you guys are seeing the emails. That's fine. I guess it's a small screen. Oh, Ido's here. Okay, okie dokie. Well, let's here. Why not pull up your work, dude? I want to see all this stuff. Here, I'm gonna download each picture, throw them into Photoshop because I'm gonna want to pixel peep these. These look pretty cool. You look like a world traveler, my guy. I've never left the country. Never left the country. So be sure to donate to the the Nick Gets a Passport Fund so I can travel and make cool content, I guess. I don't know. Why would I want to pay money to help some other guy live his dreams? I don't know, but I'm living mine thanks to you guys. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's joined LoPresti Army today. Anyway, I don't know what order he sent these in. I guess it doesn't matter. What did you say about this? Ethiopia, different films, Cinestill 800, Kodak Gold, HP5, and Portra 160 in Ethiopia. Did you go get to see the Ark of the Covenant? Okie dokie. Bing bong. Then I found my camera Yashica T5 and Canon new F1. My mother. Wait, what did you say about your mother? But I found your mother's Yashica and whatever. Anyway, I would love the Canon new F1, dude. I feel like it's better than the A1. Anyway, look at this. Nice frame with it. You can tell, you're in a vehicle or something. Looking out at that, then that's striking. I've never seen a bunch of camels. Maybe in a zoo or something, but you know, nice layering. You got the inside looking out, you know, this thing here. That's cool. I like this. Just the kid there. He's interacting with someone else. And then, you know, the lake, the rocks, you know, just the little. So just it's a classic little you know, traveling foreign type thing picture. Look at that, disorienting, ancient ruins, frickin', you know, look at that. It almost looks like what did they call those giant epic like mural sized paintings that were just very like no, they had a different name for them where it was like all just like grand scale of like architecture and mountains, and people would be in the frame really tiny. There's another name for them, but that's what this is reminding me of. Does anybody else know art terms in the chat? Yeah, it's making me think of some grand scene of like I don't know, ancient frickin' architecture, and then like God's opening up the sky and just people everywhere. Bing, 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 bing. Really cool frame. I don't know what else to say. I mean, this is just, you know, I feel like this would be just as at home in like somebody's slide collection from like forever ago. Of, you know, I would love to see this blown up on a wall, but again, I guess this is all negative film. Just love it. I love the shape of it, how that's spilling out. It balances against this and about this bringing it together. And then there's other elements that just like, you know, I know I'm just like John Madden drawing. And then you take the ball and you fake them out and then you go this way and you never thought they'd run the post and fake it. And, you know, whoa, pump faked over here. See, foul. There's a penalty on the play. Bing. Anyway, yeah, great shot. Oh, there's a flag. Okay. Sick, dude. This was Ito. You got a good eye, man. This was one of the first thumbnails that jumped out at me from the submission. I got to start moving fast though. I mean, this is just, I feel like an objectively great photo. This makes me think of like an anime character in the intro. It's like like, I don't know. I'm just trying to sing some K-pop theme song. I love it. I know I'm just drawing around it because I'm an asshole, but great layering. You know, maybe, let's see, my one gripe, I always gripe about frickin' ding, 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 ding. Would it look more dynamic like that? I kind of like it. What do you guys think? You like original or crop? Original or crop? No, petroglyphs wasn't what I was thinking about, Nanu. What do you guys think? I don't know. I kind of like the crop because then, you know, if we have one solid straight line to ground ourselves to, then I feel like it makes everything, all the other diagonals, much more enhanced. You know what I mean? It makes those much more enhanced when we have a frame of reference of that's practically a 90 right there. And then everything else, you know, I feel like just, you know, contrast. You know what I mean? Anyway, I got to keep moving. Great. This would look just as home in like spicy meatballs. Josh Edgoose. Is it Josh Edgoose? Mm-hmm. Josh Edgoose, if you guys don't know about him. He's a great photographer. Does pastel work with Fuji digital cameras. Yeah, great colors, great pastel. My only gripe would be the color contrast between here and here. If you cranked that in your scanning software, is there any way you could regain color contrast from there to there? Because, I mean, it almost melts into that, which, I mean, is kind of a neat effect because then it's like a repeat of this pattern and then back here with this pattern. Just seems like it's going up into the sky, but I almost just wish this was a different, you know, color that would pop off more against that sky. Love this frame. Again, you've got leading lines that are paying off towards something. I feel like red is always a draw of the eye, and you have it layered. It's not just a simple red thing. And it's the motif of all this stuff in it is also doing it for me. Good frame. Great environmental thing going on here. You got the interaction of this person. And I feel like, you know, this reminds me of how this frame, you had somebody in here witnessing it, which I feel like grounded me into this one. Like, you know, Here I am, white man, foreign land. But this one, I just want to make sure I delete all my marks. It's not like I'm going to override these on your hard drive. But anyway, I don't know. I almost wish I was seeing this guy in his natural habitat, while I feel like it's almost human zoo-ish for like white man. Check out his wares. But I guess that's what's going on here. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just racist. But yeah, I like it. I almost kind of wish I was like, him tending to his stuff and someone, smoking a cigarette over here, some other guy he hangs out with. But I do like it. Again, great shape, great framing. Here's the left third. I don't know. I guess it's really right here, but which is kind of cool because now that's going down there, and then this straddles it, that straddles it. You get this, you get nice little knick-knack details in the top left corner. Everything's good. I want to know what that is. This little thing of light coming through. Great little story to tell. Beautiful. This one's different. This one makes me think, we're at church right now, right? It's like one of those like pop-up church areas. Love it. Brings us in. Are these Ethiopian Jews or Christians? I always feel like blue and white makes me think Israel Jew. Halations. Whoa, I guess this might be on that 800T. But then I guess these aren't tungsten lights because everything looks blue. Beautiful. I love it. This is a nice detail shot. I like how you got it framed up. You got a good eye, man. Look at you. There you are, showing your face. Is this the first time is that you or is that your friend? I don't know. Are you taking the pictures? Is this like your guide? Is this your buddy? But this is the first time we're seeing this guy's face. I think it's the same person, right? Okay, it was a synagogue. I was right. Okay. It's great work. I love how these eyes. We got these eyes and we got these eyes. Realize, realize, realize. We got that. Bing, 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 bing. But this one, this is the astute, this is the suspiciously minded one of the children. You always get one kid at least beaming at you. And I always feel like kids are more apt to staring down a camera going for candids. Yeah, just great. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This one's a great moment. People in there, Yes, yes. Love it. Okay. And look at that. Another 800T. What do you got? A little candle? Going to church? Love it. Ethiopia would be cool, dude. Freaking. Oh, I want to know if they really do have the Ark of the Covenant, dude. I don't know if you guys have heard the legend. They have one dude in a monastery in Ethiopia that's at a time. Only one monk, and it's like a death sentence for him. Like, it's a great honor to be the monk elected to go hang out and watch over the Ark of the Covenant. They claim they have it, and but you're not allowed to go look at it. It's like blasphemous. Only this one monk is, and apparently he goes blind and doesn't live very long in there. It's a great burden while also responsibility to go watch over the Ark of the Covenant. Anyway, this is a great little moment. I don't know what's going on here. I'd say this is just this one reads more snapshot than the rest of them. But I still think it's a striking thing, whatever's going on here. I almost want to see embrace the shadows, embrace the shadows you got there. I know it's really crunchy. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the faded look? Or do you like that? I mean, I get, like, it's hard. That's contrasty. That's definitely crushed right here. But there's probably a nice middle ground there. Yeah, I know they don't let you see it, Ito. Yeah. But I wonder if it's true. It's one of life's great mysteries. But if we knew, maybe it wouldn't be as compelling. I guess we'd rather not know. No Grain, No Gain says dark shadows all the way. Andre says nah. Looks like we got some. Oh no, he says dark shadows. Okay. Well, again, freaking Ito, dude, you and Jonas. I love Jonas's Tokyo black and white, and then all of your stuff was great, dude. Freaking amazing. Freaking killed it, dude. Ah. Bing bong. Okay. Somebody asked, how do you join the submission? Well, you're gonna have to wait till the next one. Submissions are closed today. So I'm pulling up. We got 2 more. We got Anjay. Hey, Anjay, you got in. And then Dimitri is the last one. If you want to join the next photo critique, please consider joining LoPresti Army by going to madebylopro.com and giving what you can. For as little as $1 a month, you get your name shouted out at the end of the videos. You get to join these photo critiques. Right today might be the last time we're ever doing an open submission thing for these photo critiques. You can join LoPresti Army today by going to my website, madebylopro.com, and clicking join here. And you can enter in a custom amount, and you can, for as little as $1 a month, you can join these photo critiques. I don't know. I might keep them open. By the way, if you missed it, we watched No Grain, No Gain earlier. He did some cool trichrome picture stuff. Look at those cool pictures. Look at that. That was a lot of fun. Okay, I did like Anjay's idea of doing maybe letting open submissions get one picture in instead of doing a whole bunch of pictures, because all these bunch of pictures are definitely wearing me out. We got 5 more pictures to go through, 2 from Anjay and 3 from Dimitri, it looks like. Hey, these look nice, Anjay. Review Flex AC1 Color Plus, not my fave, but haven't shot anything not personal lately. Yeah, I know it's hard. A lot of my photos that I really like, I like them for who's in them and how much I love those people, and not stuff I would necessarily want to share with the world. So, like a lot of the photos I got, I couldn't show some of the photos I really love out of the Lomo MC-A because, it's stuff, not that they were like, boudoir or anything. It's just like they're personal photos, so, I don't need to show you, my puppy wriggling on the bed with me or something, I mean, it's just weird. I feel weird enough that you guys are seeing into my life all the time. Like, this goes that way and I sleep over there, it's like, it's a personal thing. Anyway, Anjay, Color Plus, Review Flex AC1. I feel like I asked you about this before, but I got to look up the Review Flex to see what the heck it is. Okay. What mount does that use? Review Flex, I've never heard of you. Are you like Rico or something? Okay. God, my voice is getting tired. I was up till 3 a.m. getting today's video ready. So, if you appreciate me, please like and subscribe and all that stuff and comment. Hey, I like this. Anjay, you got a thing for old cars, don't you? Okay. Are we, here, I got to check again. Here we go. For Insta, if anyone's watching on Insta. Why so sweaty, says Kristen. I'm not sweaty. You're sweaty. Why are you being a jerk? I'm not. I might be my oiliness. I've been oiling my scalp. I got dandruff, so I don't know what it is. Tea tree oil. Anyway, check this out. I love the separation that these Christmas lights are giving underneath the carriage of the car with the lights spilling out that way. A nice little smooth gradient. It really helps it pop more. If this was all dark, I feel like this red wouldn't pop nearly as much. It's cool, dude. Like, I know it's lights on a car doing the heavy lifting, but I do like how you framed this one up. It's like looking at you. Cars have a personality. This one's looking at you, and this puts you there, having this bleeding off the frame. And then this here, it's like, hey, we're coming in from there. It's almost like, there we go, entryway. It grounds you into a physical space. And, just the shape of it. I love the shape of this old Bug. My mom used to drive one of these before I was born, I think. And then, yeah, I love that you can see the smile, but are these your pals, or were they just there? You definitely, was this tripod? Was this a tripod, or did you handhold? If you handheld this, dude, you're a maniac. Nah, no way. This is definitely tripod. Ooh, is this busted? Or is that just how they look? Or is that something laying on front of it? I don't know. This is a good one, dude. Freaking Color Plus. Great shot, man. Sharp. I feel like I take shots like in this kind of lighting all the time, and I don't get nearly as much like detail, you know? Let's check this out again. Let's see, maybe embrace the darkness. Ooh, look at how that pops. Look how, see, things instantly look more cinematic when, like, I feel like as photographers, as editors, you know, as editors of pictures, I feel like there's the inherent desire to maximize how much detail, how much tonal range, which, you know, at the root of it all is kind of squashing contrast and getting a flat histogram like this. But, you know, if you embrace it and drag it down, just look at how cinematic that looks. Wow. Yes, we're losing some information here, like down in the tire, but did we need that? And you can find a middle ground. Like, say you apply a curve like that. Say, look, without with. You can always back it out of the darkest darks, but then again, that kind of kills what we just went for. So, like, you kind of want to crush them shadows a bit here and there, doggy. Love it. I like it. But then you're introducing others. See, now I'm just talking about photo editing over here. Then I kind of want to mess with the hue of this. I don't want to warm it up or something. And then take this one up. Really lean into that. I don't know. Bing bong. Bing bong. Anyway, love it, dude. Freaking Andre. I'm sorry to be editing your photo and like messing with your artistic vision. It was already a great photo. I'm just like, things I would do. See how that kind of like balances out? Like I feel like it looks more natural under here with the edits, but then it doesn't look as golden, glowy, whimsical, you know, with the color correction. But I do think at least bringing down the shadows adds a lot to it. You know what I mean? Love it. Are you still there, Andre? Yeah, you're here, right? Is the matte glossy finish debate, but on screen? What, the shadows, pretty much? Bro, what, you can do that? I need to step up my editing game. Nah, bro, thanks for the tips. Yeah, dude, I don't know what you use to edit, Andre, but curves pretty much work, you know, universally. You grab, like, here is pretty much where shadows live. Some things let you actually grab a picker and come here and click. So here's like the brights. You can bring those up by clicking there, you know, and dragging. Or like shadows, you can click somewhere dark and drag down, you know. Anyway, and then with hues and stuff, I don't know. Anyway, bing bong. I think it would look cool with a cooler white balance too. Faux tungsten balance. Faux tungsten. Well, yeah. Yeah, like I think that looks good. I don't know. It kind of feels like green. I feel like I never liked the green kind of cast, and I feel like red pops. Maybe I should start doing presets, guys. What do you think? Because I do have a way that I always do my calibration, but I wouldn't do like what Frono's Photo does, where he's got like 1 million packs. I feel like I would just have one, and that would be it. Anyway, and then here, like worlds apart, just totally different from that. This one's great, cinematic. Again, I always have like, how do I judge a picture of a statue? It is kind of neat because he looks like he's crying. You know, he's got like the wet on him. I don't know what this symbolizes. Like, who is this guy? What did he do? I feel like that would add more meaning. It is neat having the shape of this box here that kind of goes level with his eye. I don't know if that was intentional, or if you're just a savant and you do everything right all the time, Anjay. But again, you know, if you really want to maximize the impact of these 90s, I know it's hard to do in camera, but not much of an effect. I like it. Because of the snot. You like it? I put this one in because of the snot. Yeah, dude. I do like the little beat of the he's sobbing away. Whoa, you need a banky, little baby? No, I like it. I like this one. I love this one. I like that. Anyway, Anjay, great work, dude. Keep on shooting, dude. And guys, by the way, you don't only have to send me film photos. I know everyone knows me as Nick the Film Guy, but you can also send me normal photos too. There we go. Okay, we got one more submission, and then we're going to wrap up this live stream. So before we finish it off, let me go ahead and thank everybody. I appreciate you guys. Open up this. I got it right here. This has got, well, I don't have the new. Did you added the new people? Sarah.
Already on the calendar?
Sarah's not even, she's not a secretary, but she's doing the hard work that a secretary would do. She's my partner, equal partner in everything. So, oh my God, we have officially reached 30 members of LoPresti Army. So, oh my God, I can't believe it. Thank you so much to Spencer, to Juan, to Brock, to Jesse, to Hill, to Dave, to Tony, to Austin, Gabriel, to Litos, to Nanu, to M. I meant to say Slavic Boy earlier, and to Fauci. Anyway, thank you so much to, where did I leave off? To Litos, Nanu, M, to Anjay, to Chris. Thank you to Joel. Thank you to Government PSYOP. Thank you to Larry. Thank you to Mortison, Floppy Doppy, Dankway, Jake, Ziggy, Jonas, Subpar, Clint, Nick, Brian, and now to new members. Thank you so much, everyone who's joined today. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Curtis. And thank you, Reed. By the way, I'm going to be reaching out to you guys if you want your shout out different than what your names are. I'll give you the opportunity to let me know. I'm going to be reaching out in your inbox. So thank you so much. We have one more photo critique. Sorry if I didn't make that clear. I was just saying, let me thank everybody before we get out of here. One more photo critique. Thank you so much to Dmitry. I am Dmitry. I take a photo. Yes, in Soviet Russia, photo take you. Okay. 3 more photos. You guys rock. A lot of good work on the stream today. Ito, Jonas, you guys blew me away. Frickin' Anjay, that shot of the cars is pretty good, dude. Definitely gets super cinematic if you bring those shadows down like that. Little tip for you. But you always want to try and get it right in camera. I don't really edit I did edit a handful of my film photos today. I didn't go crazy. I just tried to make them pop a little bit better. But anyway, here we go. Insta. Let's look at these pics. Insta and the YouTubes. Why? Screen. There we go. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. There we go. Bing, bong, bing, bong. Okay. Going to get my review today. Reed, what do you mean? Is this you, man? Frickin' hell. That's a nice little, that's what I love about shooting through windows. You get like the whole double exposure look, but you get it right in one shot. And then your shadow just opened up that little, your reflection blocked out enough light to be able to catch this beaming glare with the with this, this line that matches with all the other lines going on with the perspective of everything, it brings you in. Two for one photos, and this shape, which I'm guessing is your shadow, blends in nicely with this guy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just a great photo. Total, like, I always feel like reflections in windows, black and white, gives me total noir vibes. Sick, dude. I don't know what to say. It's beautiful. That's what I'll say. It's a great shot. Leather jacket. I couldn't pull that off. Yeah, that's what I thought, Johannes. Okay, here we go. This makes me think of like a Sean Tucker's type of work. That's the classic thing. This is the whole point of living in a city, is getting to go up and down steps like this and take pictures of silhouetted people. Wow, woo, wee, woo. Is that the tram? Look at that. Public transportation is alive and well overseas, guys. Yeah, great shot. Is she wearing one of those Muslim outfits? What do they call them again? Burqas? Something like that. Or is that just her hair? It looks like a head covering thing. Anyway, it always makes me think of like that kind of silhouette, makes me think of like Virgin Mary type of thing, like a Catholic statue. Here, just to make things a little easier, I'm going to do this so I can red ink it so you can see where I'm pointing. Great shot. This little reflection shadow here on this thing almost makes me think person, you know, like, what's up, dog? What's up? He's like over here, like, peace, dude. That's supposed to be a peace sign. I don't know. How do you draw a peace sign? Like that? Like, which? So, and then here's the rest of the fingers. I don't know, dude. Anyway, this almost makes me think like a person looking at her, you know? It's the spirit of God in her. And then these crisscrosses, applesauces, that there too. Okay, let's see. You know, Nick's number one gripe all the time. Should it be level? What do you guys think? After, before? After, before. I almost like the before. I think I like the before more. But maybe it depends on where I'm leveling it. No, I guess I did level it everywhere. The clean 90 didn't help, guys. I think the diagonal chaoticness of this one is good. How often do I do these photo critiques? Asked Jonas. I try to do them at least every other week after I do the big releases, but I might have to start making this its own standalone thing because it's a lot of work getting the hashtag big videos done every other week, and I get sleep deprived, and here I am running on fumes. But anyway, so yeah, I might have to change up when I do these. Lately, I've been doing them every 2 weeks, which is when I release my videos. I release my videos the same exact time that Grainy Days puts his out. He puts his out noon my time. Huh? I didn't always, because Grainy Days has always put out his videos every other week on Thursdays at noon for my time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But when I started putting out my big videos, I decided to put mine out at the same time on Thursdays, but on the off weeks, because he was putting one out every other week. So he would put out a video one week, then I would put one out. And at that time, him and Bad Flashes were coming out synced up. And now I feel like they are staggered. So it's Grainy Days, Bad Flashes, instead of both of them at once. They're like that. And so like now I either got to pick, go head to head with Grainy Days or go head to head with Bad Flashes. But I'm not changing anything. I had that week first. So, you know, whatever. No takesies, backsies. It's mine. They're trying to steal what's mine. They're punching down. I'm trying to punch up. That's why I made a video all about the new Lomo camera. I keep on. There we go. There's the glare pointed towards the light, you dingus. Okay. Just your hair, says Dimmy. Okay, last photo from Dimmy. Here we go. Great quiet moment. I feel like this, you know, it would be good in a series of things. And you framed it up well. It's intriguing. It brings you in. It has all the mystery of a shallow focus black and white picture. It's just my one complaint, though, is like everyone knows what he's doing. He's on his phone. And unless this was paired up with something else, like maybe it would be a good juxtaposition of this guy on his phone while something crazy's happening over here. And oh my God, what a dingus, he's missing out on like a monkey on a unicycle or something. But with just being on his phone, it's just kind of like, you know, that's life. That's normal every day. Everybody's doom scrolling 24/7. But other than that, you know, it's a good, I like the tones. I like the light. I like how you got him framed up in this. Yeah, great shot. Have I tried the Lomo LCW? No, I have not. Is that one of the Lomo plastic cameras? Anyway, frickin' hell, what a marathon photo critique, guys. Again, I'm thinking of limiting these, at least how many photos you can submit. I'm thinking of limiting it just to LoPresti Army members. I already thanked all the new members. If you can give as little as $1 a month, you're helping me make analog fun again. You can submit digital photos too. I'm not a purist. You get your name shouted out at the end of the videos. You get Christmas cards sent to your house with little thank yous, and also exclusive discount codes. I'm thinking of doing a Discord server. If any Army members are here, please reach out to me and let me know. I've never done Discord before, so you know, I'm gonna have to figure out who's gonna be the mod. Maybe Brock would want a mod for me. He's a good moderator. He's a general in LoPresti Army. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, we still got 32 people watching. Gee whiz, what did we peak at? We peaked out at 49. You guys rock. Any last minute questions for the class before we close this out? And that's only on here. What about on Instagram? How many people we got hanging out over there? Oh, we got 0. We're playing to an empty room in Instagram. How dare you? How dare you, Instagram? Okay, well that's it. Instagram, you're out of here. Ending the live video on Instagram because nobody's watching it. Rangefinder or SLR, says Low 420. I'm definitely more of an SLR guy. I like actually being able to see through the lens. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't tried the right one. You know, the only the rangefinder I've used the most is the Olympus XA, and that's just for ease of use. Should I start scanning or dev this year, says Reed? It's up to you, man. It's about what kind of joy you get out of it, and if that would make it more economical for you to do so, then yeah. But, you know, you can also just approach digital photography with a new mindset and treat it like analog if you want and get the same type of enjoyment out of it, you know. Maybe start printing your work, you know. You don't have to do this just because cool Nick guy does it. How am I, asked the dank way. I'm great, dude. I'm tired. Voice is tired. Make us an edit tutorial video, says Ito. Maybe.
You should do like
Kurga. What? Are you having a stroke over there? Kurzgesagt. You guys ever watch that? In a Nutshell, Kurzgesagt, the animation show with all the little duckies. Well, how to do their motion graphic animations. Yeah, I could maybe do one. Low effort something. I'll think about it. Also, I'm gonna need that review next time. Reed, you just didn't sneak in time, Reed? Did you submit something? It's all good, dude. Oh, crap. You did. Oh, my God, Reed, you're still... Did I skip you? I skipped you. Did I skip you? Okay. We got to do you now, dude. Reed, I'm so... Oh, and Dankway, I skipped you too? Holy cow, guys. Okay, well, let's get this going. I'm sorry. Well, we're done on Instagram, but we're still going. Okay, I got you guys. I'm so sorry. As you can tell, I'm sleep deprived. Okay. Whoa, Dankway, that's a lot. So we're going to breeze through yours because, like I said, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Let's check these out. Let's download everything. And then we're going to look at Reed. I'm sorry to make you guys wait, guys. Yeah, I did not mean to skip you at all. Here we go. Drag these into Photoshop. Let me get Dimmy's stuff out of here. Okay, and now I don't got to worry about freaking the stupid Instagram view because I closed out that live stream. We only had 0 people watching. Pick one, says the dank way. No way, we're gonna do the whole dang set because you're part of LoPresti Army. Okay, here we go. Screen time. Okay, I don't know if this is just a crop of something. I don't know, man. This one's not the same. This just looks like you're at a Chinese restaurant. I don't know. Let's breeze through. Let's see how else. Okay. This makes me think, I do like the close-up angle, and the HDR-iness kind of makes me think of a grungy 90s type of look, especially with the spiked gelled hair. Was I humming MASH? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of an engaging... I don't know. I mean, yeah, the HDR-iness makes me think phone pic, but that just like with the big head up close, kind of like almost distortion wide angle stuff, makes me think of like grungy 90s advertising. And then I think the contrast of a pensive, thoughtful stare out into the ball field with this cool kid mohawk look, and then the fat kid on the bench eating his boogers. Like, I feel like that's pretty cool. Definitely a cool moment, Dankway. Yeah, I love the look of using these leading lines to go to the thing. I just wish, we had a definitive center mark with one of these lines going straight up and down and have that line up with a mark on that if we could have done that, but I don't know. I guess you can't move a building. I do like it. I see what you're going for there. It's got some elements to it that work good, but altogether, there's some about it that's not doing it for me. Maybe I wanted it cropped more like that or something. I don't know. And it might just be the tones too. Anyway, I got to keep moving fast. Okay. I feel like are these all like low res phone pictures? I feel like that's robbing me from what would otherwise be a very nice tonal kind of monochromish looking color shot, kind of duochromish. It almost looks like how infrared shots look, unprocessed color infrared. You know, I do like the fading off into the tree line mountain over that way. It's cool. Makes me think of Misty Morning, West Virginia. You know, great little smorgasbord there. Making me hungry, dude. I got to go chow down. Yeah, this one's busy. Not really doing it for me. Again, you know, I feel like Dankway. I don't know if you're just taking pictures with like a Nokia brick phone, but I feel like the quality of the picture is robbing what could otherwise be a nice, quiet moment here. At least for me, I'm not trying to be a pixel peeper purist, but I feel like it's missing. It's just missing that like standoutness. Maybe from that size is fine, but then it makes me think: is this just pulled from his MySpace or something? Great food there, man. Looks good. What is that, pickled okra or something? You're making me hungry. Okay, this one's got some vibes to it. It makes me think Texas Chainsaw Massacre is about to come out from around there. Yeah. I do like the vibes. You got a good vibe here. Again, though, the crops are kind of weird with how like they're like tall like this. They're like phone sized. I don't know, 16 by 9. There we go. A nice little detail shot. We got some nice shape to the light and the grit of this one. You know, and it says something. I kind of like the square crop on this one. Like it. And the colors are nice. Tones are good. You've definitely embraced the crunchy shadows. And choo-choo. I'm sorry. I'm not trying. Okay. I like it. I mean, it's just a funny choo-choo. Freaking go for it, man. Again, yeah, I think you're either overcropping or, you know, or something, dude. Like, I feel like the image quality of the pixel, like, it just looks so digital. Why is OP sugarcoating bad pics, though, dude? I'm saying what I like about things. Like, yeah, freaking, are these groundbreaking? No, like, no, but neither are my picks, dude. Like, I'm saying this made me hungry. I said something nice, but like, yeah, it doesn't really look like a piece of art. Like, this looks like it would be at home though on some local like diner's advertisement if that's how they serve their food. You know, and I'm saying what I like about it. I like the quality of light coming out there. I don't like the crop, and I don't, you know, I feel like it's not well balanced, you know. I feel like, you know, things are getting cut off in a weird way. You know, I feel like trying to get things right on your screen or your viewfinder as you're taking the picture is the best way to teach yourself how to compose things, and just trying to make yourself always aware of what you're including and excluding from the frame. Now, you probably cropped this in post to get that square aspect ratio, but I think it works. I like this diagonal. I like this going across on like the bottom third right here. And yeah, fog is nice, and choo-choo is good too. So I don't get why anyone's got to be a hater here. I'm not sugarcoating anything, dude. I'm just trying to be constructive without being mean. I like the booger eater compared to this freaking 90s grunge type look. I know it seems like it's somebody's Facebook avatar picture or something, and it's cropped weird and whatnot, but there are redeeming qualities about it, you know? Everything's a gray area, everything's a gradient. You don't have to throw out the baby with the bathwater, you know what I mean? You know, people can enjoy photography without ever, you know, being like, I need to be a big, important artist, you know? Anyway. Okay, we got one more submission. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. I'm sorry I didn't read what you had said. I don't have any more info than that. These are all pictures with the phone and some editing. Some not. The earlier photos were Samsung. Oh, did I miss some? I missed some. How did I not get that one in there? Yeah, we got pictures of kitty cats. That's a nice kitty pic. Look at that. Yeah, I'm still live, Fauci. Sorry, man. I was about to wrap it up, but I realized I skipped some people. That's a nice kitty pic. Makes me miss my kitty. That's, oh, whoops. That's a friggin' nice sunset, dude. Like, it's not a groundbreaking picture. I do like the idea when the sky is epic of having a low horizon. It always makes me think of that clip from some movie where I think David Lynch is the actor, and he's like, either put the horizon down here or put it up here. Otherwise, if it's in the middle, it's a boring picture. You know what I mean? Again, like, I feel like you could get a better kitty pic than that. You already had a better one earlier. Nice clouds, over processed. I don't like the halo stuff. I don't like how, you can see this like rim of light. It just looks unnatural, looks digitally processed. I feel like the colors here are good, and this is definitely a good potential. I feel like it was cropped in post or something. Like, I feel like you saw something cool and you took a picture of it, and that's always commendable. Same here. Pretty picture of clouds and a bird. What more could you want? So yeah, Dankway. Like, I think you're on the right track of things to take pictures of. But yeah, maybe use a different camera. You don't need to get a fancy camera or waste a bunch of money on film, but you could just get something that gives you a little bit of a better picture and try to get it right in camera instead of over processing it or cropping the heck out of it. Okay, Reed, you still here? We're here. I sent one, then replied with a couple. Okay. Let's get you up. I'm so sorry to make you wait, dude. Okay. Sent one. There's the original. And then I'll get the other ones. Okay, let's get these pulled into photo choppies. Okay. And now this is officially the last one. I'm so sorry to make you wait, and I'm sorry I skipped over you earlier. Let's get these loaded up. I'll check them out. Let me see if did you give me any details on it? The tree. Is that, Ektar 100, Yashica Mat 124G. Scan dev by Garland Camera. Okay. Ektar 100. I do like shooting Ektar when I get a chance. I think I got a couple rolls of it that expired in 2023. Dude, how are you getting shots this sharp with a 124G? I can never focus this sharp. Anyway, here we go. Share it with the class. Check this out. Is this scanned through glass? I feel like I'm getting a little bit of modeling. Not like Moddeling. I'm saying like Mottle, mottling. I feel like the grain's not as sharp as it could be. I'm not trying to hate on Garland camera. I can tell. I mean, I love the quality of this pic. You can definitely see the medium formatty, shallow depth of field. But like with how it was scanned, okay, I feel like we're focused here in the foreground. I feel like we're back focused toward, not back focused beyond them, but focused here. I feel like I want to be able to dive in and see the razor sharp here at the tree. You know what I mean? Or maybe you're going for, let's put the detail in focus here, because as things get farther away, they're going to get lost into the grain anyway and have a more painterly aspect to it. I love the light on the tree. I love the composition. It's great, dude. You really worked well with that square comp there. So you focused on the leaves of the tree? Okay. Or on the leaves down here. I know, I was just saying, like, when we got in, how did you get sharp? But it did look sharp when I opened it up. And yeah, it is hard to nail crit focus on the Yashica Mat. Did you shoot this wide open at 100 speed Ektar? It is a great quality of light. I mean, frickin' this blows my Yashica Mat work out of the water. Yeah, for sure, dude. And just great subject. A tree this size with that background. Bing bong, dude. I'd shoot that tree every day. It's great. So is this also the Yashica? Did you crop this, or is this something else? I feel like that's the only camera you mentioned in the thing. Again, it feels like we're missing crit focus. It feels like we're focusing down here somewhere off camera. But I love the quality of light. I love the colors. That's what Ektar will get you. And, you know, whatever, as long as you got the settings dialed in. It looks like, I know it's tough, especially if this is the TLR, to get that perfect level. No, I feel like we're missing something when I crop it on that one. I think the original's better. I do love the out of focus leaves in the background and how that shape, it makes me think of wind. I would love to see leaves flowing through. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the crop. I was just asking, dude. Feel like we could do without this. I feel like that's not adding anything. But I do like the lights and the colors, and, you know, I feel like it's a nice moment. Okay, hey, somebody sent me Framelines. I'm loving it. Looks like we definitely got better focus on this one. Yeah, because we got the fall off towards the bottom of the frame, then it gets sharp, and looks like you focused on the tree there. Yeah, just nice color shape, you know, nice quiet park moment. You can almost hear the leaves rustling with the breeze. Yeah, actually, I have one with a built. It has a built-in magnifier, Ito, but I feel like even using it, I rarely ever nail focus. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's not totally calibrated. Maybe mine needs some calibration or something. I don't know. But yeah, I have the same exact Yashica. It's been on loan with a friend, though. But yeah, I love this frame. I think he did a good job of putting something that doesn't want to fit into a square frame into that square frame. I almost think we could have done without that stuff on the left, like this tree back there. So, because I see the water over here, and I almost want to see. You can fart and it's out of focus. Yeah, exactly, dude. I almost would want to see more of this tree, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I wasn't there. I can't see what's beyond the frame lines. I like it. And then there we go, the complementary one to that. I guess that's from the other angle. Same tree, right? Or you just backed up and then you can't. No, I think it seems like it's a different angle. No, is it? That's just. You just backed up because then these are still going that way. Seems like the same tree, right? Maybe you're just rotated a little bit. Either way, this tree works great with square comps. And now with a person for scale, like I think that's just really great. I love how the light is hitting it more head on here. You kind of had more of a side light with that one. Kind of gives them like a glowy effect. A little bit of wispiness to flow through and give some context to the top of the frame. Yeah. Let me try something. I think it works upside down too. That's how you know it's a good comp, you know? Yeah, I love it. Again, I don't know where the focus is. It might be here. Like, I don't know how it would be that off. It's tough though. Do you have the split prism finder? I got an aftermarket split prism thing put into mine, which I don't have anymore. Like, again, that's on loan with somebody. So the Yashica I have up on my shelf is just no focusing aid. Yeah, great frame. Come back next fall. Yeah, I'm coming back to this tree as long as I'm alive. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, Sarah's got a meeting. Did he?
My stuff comes in late. I'll get notifications at 8 o'clock tonight.
Jonas already, oh crap.
You did it? Okay.
Yeah, Jonas already did one though.
Mine come in late, so.
Okay. I tried to realign my seagull. Maybe that's it. Anyway, I'm still sharing screen. Guys, piece of tape and dedication. Is that how you align it? Jeez, I don't know. Wow. God, I'm tired. If you guys haven't yet, please go like the new video all about the Lomo. Leave a comment. If you were there for the premiere, still go back and leave a comment and leave it playing on your phone to get me those view times up. And thank you so much to everybody who supported. You know, the best way to support is joining LoPresti Army, but if you can't, you can also help with the free stuff is liking, subscribing, and all that stuff if you haven't done that yet, and leaving comments and ringing those bells and sharing it to your friends. Every little bit helps. Salt Boy, how you doing, dog? Freaking out. This is it, guys. I'm losing my voice over here, and I got to get some merch orders out. Thank you to everyone who's bought merch. That's it. You guys rock. Jonas, oh my God. This is the second time you put stuff in to supers. See, I can't even talk anymore, guys. So that's it. Thank you again to everyone in LoPresti Army. I already thanked you earlier in the stream. So freaking hell. You guys are the bestesses. So anything to add? Did I miss anything, babe? Okay. Well, Auf Wiedersehen, y'all.